Hello everyone, and welcome to The Watch Counter. Please subscribe for more unboxings, watch mods, and strap reviews. As soon as I make money with these videos, I'll be using that money to buy watches and give them back to you subscribers. Please also check out my Instagram at WatchCounterOfficial. Today we're going to be doing a bezel and insert swap on my 1994 Seiko 7002-700A. If you haven't seen my unboxing of this watch, please go check that out, where I go in depth on the specs and compare it to the SKX, this being the father of that watch. Now, the reason we're bezel and insert swapping this watch is because the 700A variant is supposed to have a Pepsi insert, and my watch currently has this aftermarket black insert. I want this watch to be as original as possible, which means I needed an OEM Pepsi insert to go on this watch, but not an easy thing to locate. I reached out to Rex Worthy Watches on Instagram, who was able to locate not one, not two inserts, but two inserts as well as an OEM bezel with the insert still installed for me. Now, these are worn inserts, but I think that complements the vintage look of the watch. You have this patina with a brand new looking bezel insert. I just don't think it jives together. Now, please go give him a follow on Instagram because he helped me out big time. Thank you again, Guy. For anyone wondering, the hands are aftermarket, and the dial originally came as a dark blue color, but they tend to fade to this almost black color with age and time. Now, the tools we're going to be using for this will include simply a pry tool, a watch press, as well as some blue tape, painter's tape, and all of this, these tools, the press and the pry tool, all came in this $25 kit I got on Amazon. It has almost every tool you need to do basic watch repair and mods. So I'll link that below for you as well. All right, let's tape up the watch. All right, everybody, I've got my 5 layers of painter's tape on here. Remember, you don't want to dent or scratch your case when you're doing this, so make sure to give it a few layers. All right, it's my first attempt here. Oh, yep, we got it. Once you take off that bezel, you're gonna wanna watch out for the ball bearing that I have right here on this piece of tape. It's gonna go right into that socket, okay? So you may wanna just grab a little piece of tape and keep it on there. Now, next up, we're going to put a little bit of grease on the bezel gasket. I just use this basic silicone grease off Amazon. It's not even watch specific. And I do this kind of a weird way. That's probably not manufacturer approved. I just put a tiny little dot on my finger. I clamp down between my thumb and my finger and then work very slowly with not a lot of pressure on the gasket, real light. Just work that grease all around it. And we should be pretty evenly coated. Okay, so now let's go ahead and install that. And you want to make sure it gets in the correct groove. Something I like to do to make sure I'm shoving it in the right place is look at the old bezel. There you go, you can see where it is there, and you can see it's in the same place on my new / old bezel. So I like to go around the edge, make sure we're all the way in. And yeah, looking good. Okay, so next step is we're going to grab our press. And this came in that $25 kit I talked about earlier. Now it'll come with a bunch of these little dies, these little spacers, and you want to get one that for the base holds it down to where it can't shift around. You see how that's shifting? Not good. So let's look at a few more options here and find the one that fits. we're gonna get our piece of tape that has our little ball bearing on it, and we're going to place it right on top of the perch here. So it may be best to use some tweezers at this step. I'm gonna try to. This is not the funnest thing to do, if I'm being honest. Okay, we finally got it on top of the perch there. Now we're gonna very carefully grab our bezel and place that on top without hitting that ball bearing. That's the important part. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it, make sure we don't have it fall off. Okay, look like we're fairly seated there. I'm gonna start compressing on that ball bearing, make sure it doesn't come out as we're pushing. We have a click. I'm just gonna work the press around. Looks like we have a good seal. And let's see how that bezel action is. Oh yeah, we're in business. Check the gaps. Everything looks good. We don't have any extra space right there where the ball bearing is. So now, wow, look at that. I don't know about you, but tan loom, a little bit of patina on the hour markers plus on the bezel insert. It's just the right look for a vintage, if you want to call this a vintage watch. Let's go ahead and throw it on an appropriate strap. How's that sound? I don't know about you, but this is what I think of when I think of which strap should be on a vintage watch with some patina loom on it. That leather and just how it matches that loom color, just perfect in my opinion. This strap is a CIVO horse leather strap. You can get them on Amazon. I believe they are about $20. So let's see what it looks like on here. All right, what do we think? I am in love with this. You put this in front of me and an SKX any day, I'm gonna pick this. I just love how clean it is. I love that it has actual patinaed loom. Just beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. And if so, please consider liking and subscribing to videos. As I mentioned in the beginning, as soon as I can make money doing this, I'm just gonna be giving away some free watches. And that's all I really wanna do with this channel. Be able to share some blessings with others. Well, have a good one. Stay safe out there.